Hey guys, welcome to a brand new day of working out with Miss Nguyen. Today we're going to be doing a little workout, like a short, easy workout, but the catch is that today we're going to be taking our heart rate before we work out, which is our resting heart rate, while we're working out, like kind of in the middle of our workout, probably most likely after like a really intense cardio workout, right? And then at the end, after we finish our cool down with stretching, we're going to take our heart rate for a third time, and then we're going to compare and contrast our first heart rate with our second one and then with our third one. The first one right now, we're going to calculate our heart rates. And how we do that is we're going to just count either right here, right underneath your neck. You're going to find your pulse, either that, or let me get a little closer to the camera, or you're going to find your hand right here. You see where your thumb goes? You're gonna feel right here. There's kind of like two veins right here. And then from the right, underneath the thumb, you're gonna put your two fingers right there. When you put your two fingers right there, I don't know how to show you guys. If you put your two fingers right there, you should be able to feel a pulse. And you can count it that way or from the neck. We'll just count for 60 seconds, and that should be your beats per minute, BPM. And remember, I started at 70 before we even started working out. We'll see how it goes after. Let's start off real quick. We're gonna do our warm-up with our high knee march. You guys should be real familiar with that right now. Okay, let's get started. If you haven't followed along, you should be at this point. Just an easy, nice and slow high knee march so that we can loosen up all our joints, open up our hips, and get ready for more intense workouts. Next thing we're gonna do is a slight and easy jog. Ready and go. Nice easy jog. Get my heart rate monitor up. Pump those arms so that you can get your rhythm going for your jog. Your rhythm really matters when you're running or jogging. So once you get off, it's hard to get back on to the rhythm. Next thing we're gonna do is half squats. So there's gonna be no jumping, we're just gonna squat halfway. Now you don't have to go as fast as I am. You can even go faster if you want. As long as they're nice and controlled and you're not like, woo, or you're not like, I mean, this is okay. It's kind of like muscular endurance instead of strength, right? Taking it nice and slow. That's fine. But I like to do them at a nice moderate pace. Okay. Next thing we're gonna do are some jumping jacks. My heart rate's already getting pretty high, you guys. Okay, jumping jacks. And relax. Those are really good, nice and light warm up. And you know, now we're gonna go into a light stretch with torso twists. I like to call them washing machines. Right, you're twisting. You want to get that full rotation in, all the way to the left, all the way to the right. Now we're gonna move on to arm circles. Start with going forward, make small circles, then slowly make them bigger. And now we're gonna go backwards. Start small, slowly make them bigger. This is for your deltoids. And relax. Now, just so that you guys have an FYI, you go forwards and backwards because there's different parts of your deltoid. There's a front part and there's a back part. That's why you gotta do both for those. Next thing we're gonna do is a flamingo stretch. I really like this one. It feels so good. And like, you can do it anywhere. Literally, I could just be standing in my kitchen and do this. I could just be watching a movie and do this. This one's really easy. Stretching out that quadricep, a little bit of the hip if you can get your leg a little further back there. And after this one, we're going to switch to the next leg. Today I don't have a mat, but that's fine. A mat just makes things easier for you. It doesn't stop you from working out, okay? Next thing we're going to do is we're going to sit into our butterfly stretch. Butterfly stretch. Scoot back a little bit, just in case you guys can't see me. You want to get super far into it. Challenge yourselves. Don't make it easy for you, so that you can keep getting better and better at what you do, right? You guys are already here. You guys are already in school. Might as well make the best out of it. And now we're gonna go into our figure 4 stretch, where we're gonna sit like with one leg on top of the other. Your ankle's kind of sitting on the top of your knee-ish. And then from here, you're gonna bring your chest towards your leg. Use your arms in the back to push yourself closer and closer to your leg. You should feel that stretch like right here for your hamstrings and your glutes in the back of the body. And switch. Now, some of us have a hard time with getting our chest closer to our leg. You can always start up here and then ease your way into it so that you can get closer and closer to your leg until you're comfortable. But yeah, the closer your chest is to your leg, the more of a stretch you're getting on your hamstrings and your glutes. You can even pull your leg in tighter. And relax. Now we're gonna get into our actual workout, and I think after 3 sets, we're gonna calculate our heart rates. And how we do that is we're gonna work out. We're gonna start with push-ups. Modified or regular, it's up to you guys. Ready and go. Remember, just keep that form, keep your body nice and straight, elbows tucked, and don't cheat yourself. And relax. Next thing on our list is some squat jumps. Oh, my favorite. So this one we're gonna touch the ground and reach to the sky. You guys know the drill. And relax. Next thing we got is some mountain climbers. We're gonna be climbing mountains. Ready, go. And relax. Whew. Next thing we got, or I should have stayed down there, we have planks. And when you do your planks, oh, I'm tired, you guys. When you do your planks, you can either be on your hands or your forearms. Hands will look like this, just like the mountain climber position, or forearms will be down here. This one's a little harder. You guys can pick and choose which one to do. I'm gonna do this one. We're just gonna hold it. Technically, this is kind of like a rest, you guys. And relax. Next thing we got, fast jumping jacks. Ready, go. Faster. And relax. We're gonna take a quick break because I need it. So, you guys don't have to do this yet. We're gonna do it at the end of the third set. But I just checked my heart rate and it's at 158, you guys. We raised by a whole like 80. Oh, we almost doubled. Oh my gosh. That's what some cardio does. Get your heart pumping. That's why it makes it feel like your chest is coming out, your heart's coming out, and it just hurts. But you know what? If you keep at it, you keep doing it, it'll make you a lot stronger. Oh, I need to be a lot stronger. It'll make you a lot stronger and you'll get used to it in the future. And then from then on, you'll have more energy. You'll have like, I don't know what I'm saying, but more energy, you know? Okay, let's get into our second set. We're gonna do push-ups. I don't think I can do them regular, so I'm gonna do modified. Ready, go. One more. And relax. Oh. Okay. Next thing, get right into it. We're gonna do squat jumps. Touch the ground, reach for the sky. got mountain climbers. I need like 5 seconds. All right, get into it. Give it like 5 seconds. Then we gotta get into our planks. All right. Plank position and hold it. Now here I like to do a different variation where I touch my shoulders. Makes it hard. Or you can always go on your forearms. And relax. Whew. And take another break. All right. I just checked my heart rate again. Well, I mean, this time you guys don't have to. This is just for your reference. But my heart rate is at 160. It raised just a little bit. Let's see if we can get a little higher with this third and final set, okay? I want you guys to give it your all. 110% effort, okay, for this last one. We're gonna get right into it. Push-ups. Ready, go. Last one. All right, get right into our squat jumps. Ready, go. Okay, mountain climbers. Woo! Let's go. And relax. Now we're gonna, oh my God. Now we're gonna do our planks. Ready, and go. And relax. Oh, all right. Now quickly, I want you guys to get your heart rates either on your neck on your wrist. Wrist, not risk, wrist. We're gonna do that for 60 seconds. I know it's kind of hard to count your heart rate right now. Let's just do it for 30 seconds and then we'll double it. I know it's hard, but keep your best estimate, okay? And stop. That was 30 seconds of counting your heart rate. So what you should do now is get whatever number that you got at the end of your 30 seconds and then double that number, and that's your heart rate, your beats per minute. Right now, oh you guys, I'm at 180 beats per minute. That's really high. But you know what? I feel really good right now. We still got one last part. So remember that number? Okay, you had that first heart rate, that was your second heart rate. Now what we're gonna do is our flexibility and stretching, and then we'll get our third heart rate after that. First one we're gonna do is a right ear to left shoulder, your trapezius stretch. And switch. Now you don't want to take this too far too quickly. Take it easy on yourself and slowly go into it. You just like take your head and you yank that stuff down. It'll injure you so badly. With stretching, you always have to take it nice and slow, nice and easy. Next stretch, we got right arm across the body. Now if anyone can throw the muscle into the chat bar right now, what muscle we're stretching, extra brownie points for you. And switch. Next thing we're gonna do is stretch our pectoralis. Pectoralis stretch. Just gonna go like that. Grab your arms and then reach backwards while your arms are still together. Try to reach as far back as you can and bring it a little higher. That way you'll get that natural reach in. Okay, now we're gonna do the flamingo stretch, my favorite. You touch your belly button, touch your head, keep your arm out. It helps with the balance. And if you can't tell, it's because your center of gravity when you're in your flamingo is more on this side, right? So then if you stick your arm out this way, it counterbalances it. Makes it a little easier for you. And switch. And if you touch your belly button, your elbow kind of comes out. Same with if you touch your head, your elbow kind of comes out. The more you stick your arm out, the more weight goes this way. That's why it helps with the balance. Science. PE is all about science, you guys, if you didn't know that. It's all biology, it's physics. It's all that good stuff, and I love it. And now we're gonna do a seated hamstring stretch, which is where you're just gonna sit down, legs straight, and then touch your toes. Now, I've been repeating this over and over, but if you can't touch your toes, touch your ankles. You can't touch your ankles, touch your shoelaces, and so on. Now at this point, you should be able to lean a little bit further up after loosening yourself up. Okay, now we're gonna go into the Hollywood stretch because we're in Hollywood. One leg over the other, opposite arm to your leg on the other side, and twist. And remember to look the opposite direction too. And switch. We're almost there. You guys got this. You're doing amazing. And relax. We got one last one. Our Cobra stretch. Flip over right here. Lay down. And then stretch. This one hurts me a lot. Probably been sitting at my computer for too long because it hurts and I feel stiff. Super, super stiff. I don't know if you guys can feel it. Maybe in the future, you'll know what I'm talking about when you guys start working and just start standing and working out by yourself maybe. You'll know. You don't know now, you'll know in the future. This one's so good. And if you didn't notice, I started off kind of like right here, and I'm slowly working my way up. Bring my head all the way back because I was so stiff at first, and after a little while I'm not stiff anymore, so I can take it a little further, just like that. Hey, and now just relax, and what I need you guys to do really quick, I'll give you like 30 seconds. We're gonna take our heart rate for the third and final time. Ready? Ready? You better be ready because I'm going to start. Ready, go. And stop. Okay? Whatever number you guys got, multiply it by 2, and then that's your heart rate. Now, since it's the end of the workout and I know that we're not really working out anymore, you guys could be at your computers and stuff, go ahead and type into the chat what your resting heart rate is or what your heart rate is after the workout. My heart rate is at 112. We went from 180 all the way down to 112. Just from our flexibility, our stretching and cool down. That's really, really good. Really, really good. Okay, so my first heart rate was 70. That was before we started working out, right? That was the lowest heart rate I recorded. And then after we did all our cardio, 3 sets of our cardio, my second heart rate was at 180, you guys. I went from 70 all the way up to 180, more than double my heart rate. And then the third heart rate that I got after our workout, after our cool down, after our stretches, was 112. I reduced it by almost 70. 70. Isn't that crazy? So now, the reason why we do cool downs is because like, you don't want your heart rate from 180 to like just drop all the way down, back down to 70, like super fast. What happens When that happens is that you pass out, you faint. It's because of differences in blood pressure, you guys. That's why we always tell you after you run your mile or after you do a lot of cardio to always keep your chest out and look up so that your heart rate slowly goes down instead of dropping like a super steep slope. Well, thanks for coming, and I'll see you guys next time.